right, everybody, back by popular demand, a little air, fire, earth, water today. So here we go. I'm putting it all into one video, easy peasy, easy access. There's chaptering, there's all kinds of awesomeness in the description box. Woo! So let's see where we go. Okay, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's take the temperature of what's going on right now. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross-watcher. So these readings are all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So all 12 zodiac signs will be covered in this one video. How do you feel about that? Drop a comment. Let me know what you like, how you'd like. If you're looking for individual zodiac readings for September, that is part of our group. It's over on Ribbon, so there's a link below. It's a little membership group. I'm trying to listen to you guys about what you want from me, so we are creating little awesome groups. That link is below. All right, let's see where we go. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Loyal heart. No place like home. Oh my goodness. Co-create. Wow. You have a soulmate coming in, air sign. You have a soulmate coming in. I feel like you've anchored yourself, this energy of Virgo time. This energy of Virgo time is really anchoring you. That full moon in Aquarius really have purged something that's been temporary. Okay, this feeling of temporariness, of, you know, there's no such thing as permanence, right? Things continue to flow. But this feeling of temporariness, there needs to be some kind of anchoring. Okay, so it's not just, you're not just floating around all the time. You need to anchor in some way. Okay, I feel like that's an important part of this message. All right, you bet. 6 of Wands, that's a yes card. So let's see where we go. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, Tower, 10 of Wands, High Priestess, 10 of Swords. Oh my goodness. Justice. There's Libra, Sag here, Temperance, Page of Pentacles. There's something new that has to be learned here, and it's a spiritual learning. I feel like, remember when I'm just talking about, I'm talking about anchoring in, I'm talking about creating this situation for yourself. Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is a little bit of stagnation. In this deck, it's also about other people's opinions. Okay, it's about, am I doing the right thing? Am I going in the right direction? I feel like the anchoring in is a spiritual anchoring. Okay, so less of a physical anchoring, although there can be some kind of 3D expression of that. This Tower energy, oh, hold on, let me go through this. There's 2 10s here. And I feel like the person you're dealing with, now this could be you, right? Swap around the energies if you want. The person you're dealing with is a very high level spiritual energy. And this person has really left behind. I mean, this is literally, you know what this reminds me of? Like in the movies when the guy walks away from a building and like throws a torch and the whole thing goes up, boom, behind him and just keeps walking toward the camera. Like that's what this reminds me of. I feel like there is some old life that's being torched. Tower. By you and by this person. A complete game changer. A complete, and it's a very positive one. So I want to make sure you understand that. When you see Tower and 10 of Swords, you can be like, oh no, that means a lot of change. Yeah, it does. A lot of change. But necessary change. 10s are the end of a cycle. And High Priestess is like anchoring into your spiritual connection. Anchoring into your intuition, to your guides. So you have this physical and this spiritual anchoring. Both of these things are happening. That's when co-creation can happen. Okay, air sign. That's a really beautiful message here. I also see this getting balanced by releasing and letting go anything that is stagnant, anything that doesn't work, releasing and letting go of that, and allowing the universe to bring something in. Now, all of this big energy, and then look at this final card, Page of Pentacles. You might think this is kind of small energy. It is a message of something new that wants to come in, some lesson that needs to be learned, some new avenue, okay, that needs to be gone down. So let me clarify just a little bit here. Please clarify the Four of Cups. Ace of Swords, Sun, Eight of Pentacles. I feel like you are getting some kind of blast of inspiration. And it can be around your work, or it can be around learning something new, bringing in something new that's really going to be happy and joyful. All right, I really like that. It's like a truth that comes in that you can't unsee. Oh, I'm sorry, honey. A truth that comes in that you can't unsee. All right, a little clarification around the Tower. Two of Wands. You've already set this in motion. All right, Ten of Swords. Chariot. Wow, Cancerian energy here. Ten of Wands, and then I'll talk more about these. Wow, Three of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like you might need, if you have been going it alone, you're bringing together a group of people. You're bringing together partnerships. You're working with other people. This person that's coming in for a relationship with you, it's like a breath of fresh air. It's like this person brings back your inspiration. This person brings back, your why, like why you're doing what you're doing or what's going on. I feel like it's been stagnant for a little while. That stagnation is gone in an instant. You've been asking for it to go away. All right, so the Tower, the Two of Wands, you've been asking in this Two of Wands, you see how he's looking to the Hierophant there in the cave? That's the Hierophant in this deck. So looking to a spiritual leader, healer, teacher, guide, and you're becoming that. This person that's coming in, I feel like is somebody who's already there. Okay, High Priestess, working together. It's like you can't do it anymore on your own. That's the new thing that you're needing to learn, is you can't do it anymore on your own. Okay? So, Leo, Cancer here too. Leo, Cancer, Sag, Libra. I'm going to look at those. One more thing here about this Page of Pentacles. What is the new thing to learn? Okay. Empress. Another three. You and this person and God. This is a perfect triangle. So we've been talking, I know I've been saying this for a long time about third party, right? This is the third party that actually works. You and another person, and including God in that, right? It's not an off-world God. This is something that comes from, the two of you being together has created something, the relationship is the third thing. Your connection to God, your own personal connection to God, theirs is creating something bigger. So the stagnation is over in your life. I feel like you're overcoming that, stepping into maybe your own authenticity a little bit more, stepping from a purely 3D experience into something that's balancing, right? Balancing 3D and 5D. Universe is bringing this in for you. I feel like you've asked for this person for a long time. I really do. I feel like you've asked for this person for a really long time, and they're finally showing up. This is something that is going to be a new experience. This kind of spiritual connection is going to be a new experience. The person you're dealing with could have walked away from a big ending. All right. And it had to happen. These people, this situation that's going on right now, people leaving your life that you never thought would leave your life. This person also had the same kind of thing. They had to walk away from something they never thought they'd walk away from. But now they're coming toward you full blast here. Chariot, Empress. This is Venus. This is Venus. So Libra and Taurus, balanced and grounded. It's beautiful energy that's coming in. Let me ask about a timing. Let me ask about a timing. 9 days, 10 days. I mean, Tower is like right now. So we have the Ace and we have the 9 and the 10. This cycle, you know, everything is about cycles in tarot, in life. That's why tarot is so interesting to me, because it shows cycles. This cycle of stagnation and stuckness and heaviness and overwhelm is ending because you've asked for it. Now, it's almost like if you were in a third party before, it was just the wrong third party. The third party situation that we're going toward here is a positive one. It's you and this person, and it's brought together by something bigger than you. That relationship will be bigger than you, okay? So this is on the path right now, coming toward you fast, with the Tower and the Chariot and this nine of Swords. Again, Ace, 9, 10. Lots of cycles here. Cycles coming to an end. This is going to be something new to learn. The universe is bringing this right to your feet, my darling. All right, so let's see where we go. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I will look at Leo, Cancer, Libra, Taurus. I will look at those signs in the extended. If you want to continue on and go deeper with this, please do. There's a link below. If you want to stick around and watch the rest of the readings, fire is next. All right, it's time for fire signs. How you doing, Aries, Leo, Sag? Aries, Leo, Sag. I just want to say the air sign reading, I did see Sag in there, and I did do that in the extended. So even though I didn't say that in the actual first part of the reading, let's talk about Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm going to do this. Let's see where we go. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. All these readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You can check out the chaptering or the time codes below. I will do extended for each one of these readings, all in a handy dandy one video. How about that? Thanks for the suggestion. All right, Unfinished Symphony, Chop Wood, Co-Create. This came out in the air sign reading too. And I feel like there's a little bit of a cycle going on here. There's a little bit of something, a little bit like you had to walk away from a situation before it was done, right? It just was like, okay, this is not going to get completed right now. And so I know I want to tie it up in a neat little bow, but that's not how this is going to work. I'm going to have to walk away from this for a minute, and then I'll come back to it later. All right. So you might have had to walk away in order to learn something new. You might have had to walk away in order just to do your work, take care of yourself, focus on your own manifestations or whatever it is. But I have a feeling you're going to come back around to this Unfinished Symphony. And, you know, it's a little bit disconcerting when you have to leave something undone, especially for those of us who like, who like closure, right? We like to have closure, and something didn't have closure, but you just had to okay, not right now. All right. Doesn't mean no, just means not right now. And that could have been a little bit upsetting for you. There's Sag energy. Like, okay, I'm waiting for the universe to come in. 6 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 7 of Cups, Knight of Cups, the World. That shows some completion here. 3 of Cups, the Fool. Wow. 4 of Swords. Was it? Yeah, I think it was the morning message today, August 25th. I'm posting this. So I think it was the morning message today where I got the World and the Fool in this progression. So I feel like you're dealing with someone. There is love there. There is love connected with this person, and they're confused. If you needed some confirmation that this person, I can hear you saying like they weren't in their right mind. How could they not be with me? This was so obviously correct for us. And I'm here to I'm giving you some validation here on that. This person was too focused on their money, too focused on some kind of 3D experience. Maybe their work was really political and manipulative, and it was causing them all their energy to get pulled in a direction. I feel like they wanted to win at that game, and it caused a separation between you and this person. Okay. And I feel like the universe is bringing you back together again, because here's your energy, Sag, right here. I know this reading is for Sag, Aries, Leo, but there's definitely some Sag right out the gate. That's the first card that shows up. So I feel like you could be a little bit confused by what this person did. Okay. Whether they were, almost feel like they could have said something kind of mean at the end. And you're like, well, how could that be that this person loves me? And then there was this energy of Five of Swords. And I feel like what that is about is this person was either energetically trying to push you away from the situation because either they needed space or they were in a lower vibration. You weren't supposed to be there. You weren't supposed to be part of this scenario. You were not. So you showing up as the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups, also showing up as the World. It's like, okay, well, I'm completing this cycle then. I'm not going to be part of this. So I'm going to just walk away and do my thing. I'm going to focus on my own life, focus on working with the universe to create my life. I feel like you had a really strong sense that this was going to be something good for you. And it just means not right now. And I feel like the universe is bringing this person back around. So the Fool and the Four of Swords. So coming back around for a healing. All right. Coming back around for a healing. Clarify the Five of Swords here. Five of Cups, Ace of Wands, Eight of Pentacles. So this person regrets what happened. They're now inspired. Okay, so they may have had their work or their finances or something really threatened or really yanked out from underneath them. So they were not focused on relationship at all. But now they're getting inspiration. There's something new coming in. And I feel like there's a new opportunity here. There's a new opportunity. So something didn't end, and I think it was on purpose. Either you had to get out of the way so they could do what they needed to do, or there was definitely something that was missing in their life that needed to come in. They do have regrets about how they handled it, though, I will say. All right, so what about your Seven of Cups here? Three of Wands, Knight of Swords, Moon. I feel like you're like, hurry up already. Hurry up already. I'm manifesting you, right? And this, I feel like we've just been through this Aquarius full moon. This person needed to go through some kind of portal. The two Aquarius full moons in July and August. I feel like they had to go through that in order to come out the other side better. Now, feel free to swap around the energies if you feel like you've been through the ringer here. Moon. The new moon coming in Virgo, I feel like that's going to shine a light on how do I want to spend my days? Okay. Even though the new moon is dark, right? It's the dark side of the moon. It's a time to dream and manifest and, plant some seeds of what life I want to create. And that is definitely the Knight of Cups. definitely an ending to this kind of cycle. All right, definitely an ending to that. So this new person is coming in, or sorry, this person may come back around and heal this. So whether there's closure, I feel like their attitude, their perspective is going to be so different when you connect with them again. Timing, please. It can be on the new moon. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. This is divine timing. This is also Sag again. Okay, so this person's coming in divine timing, and with the World and the Fool and the Wheel, I mean, it's just like it's on your path to happen. So don't worry, you're not going to miss it. Okay, no matter what. Four of Swords. There's more Sag energy. Knight of Wands, Sun in reverse, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups. So this person or you have been resisting happiness, been resisting love. And that's over. There's an ending here. There's definitely an ending here. And it's an ending to a separation. Okay, it's an ending to a separation. I feel like this person was really so focused on money, so focused on, what is he doing? Do not eat the camera cord. So focused on money, so focused on being afraid of commitment, I think, that they now realize that they needed some change. I do feel like it's coming in fast for them, okay? One more thing. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, it took them a while. Okay, they were dealing with a water sign. So it was not happy. It ended. The water sign ended. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I see the moon here too. And Pisces is part of the Wheel of Fortune. So that ended because it was unhappy. And it's almost like they were embracing the thing in their life that made them the most unhappy because it had something to do with money. But now they regret that. Okay? So I'm going to continue this reading. I will look at the water sign here. I feel like the water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We'll go down that road. I see a lot of Sag and Leo here. So you could be dealing with another Sag. Okay? Maybe not Leo because Leo's in reverse here. But I'll look at Sag too. All right? You could be dealing with another Sag. All right. I'm going to continue this reading. If you'd like to continue on with me and this resonated for you, the link is below. Otherwise, the Earth sign reading starts right now. All right, welcome Earth signs. Look at this. New day, new hair, new... The magic of television. How are you? This is for you. And Virgo, it is your birthday. So we're going to take a special look at Virgo here up front in this reading. I'm going to do a little reading for you about what's coming up next. And just, special little shout out to Virgo. So let's see where we go here. These readings are all Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Virgo will get some special cards. Right here, right now. So let's see. Let's do an overall reading first. Let's see where we go. If you show up, Virgo, in this reading, then it's possible that this might be a birthday reading, but that's not my intention. We'll give you some special stuff on Friday when we do the live, okay? Okay, in addition to this. Serendipity, that's good luck. That's Jupiter energy. Oh my goodness, orphaned. Milk and honey. I feel like you have to walk through a little bit of fire. I'm feeling like fire, even though this is not fire. I feel like you have to walk through, well, this is. Jupiter is connected to Sagittarius. So you might have some Sagittarius energy around you. That is about I seek, right? Sagittarius is about understanding what it is you believe, who you are, and that's going to track where you're going. I feel like you might have left someone behind because you guys, the path just diverged, okay? it looks like you're going in a terrific direction, even though there might be a little bit of sadness right now, or a little bit of, you know, gee, I wish it had worked out kind of feeling. I don't get like long term, like you're going to be depressed about this or anything like that. It's just that right now there might be, you had to go your own way. And so I want you to know that that's what was on your path. So it's okay. All right. So let's see here. Let's see. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Let's see here. King of Cups underneath. There's definitely some feeling, right? There's definitely some feeling here. So yeah, so let's see. Knight of Cups. Can't see this. Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, death. All right. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, likely a Scorpio. I mean, death and orphan, this kind of energy kind of fits in my, stay there, in my view here. This is like, you know, for everything there is a season, right? That song, turn, turn, turn. For everything there is a season. And I feel like it had been fine and then it got out of balance. Okay, something got out of balance. For you or for them, or maybe for both. Star, there's Aquarius, oh, don't do that. Aquarius energy. Star, Four of Pentacles. Definitely out of balance. Sun. Look at that, Leo. There's Capricorn. There you are. So we'll pull some special cards for Capricorn too. Three of Pentacles, Five of Swords. I won't leave you out, Taurus. I'll pull some special cards for you too. So I feel like one of you, I feel like this might be the water sign up here that you're dealing, well, let's see, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. There's the fire. I feel like you might have held back. There's something here about money. All right. So it might have gotten out of balance and you might have started holding back or sort of paying attention to the money part of this relationship. Maybe you've been very generous with this person and, you know, really being a healing presence for this person, really being an amazingly good, solid, positive presence for this person. There's definitely something out of balance here. Okay. And at first there's this really beautiful energy here. Knight of Cups and Star, like both of you are really on the same page about things. And it could be that one person was very generous and the other person kind of took advantage of this. Six of Pentacles and Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's some holding back here after a while. You know, it's like you realized that something was out of balance. It could be feelings. It could be something tangible like money, or it could just be one of you was giving too much. Simple. Okay. And because it could have been love too. One of you is giving a lot and the other one, like a king versus a knight, that's out of balance. So I feel like you made some kind of like, I mean, no offense, Capricorn, but like some kind of like deal with the devil here. Like you know, it started off just fine. This could have been a long time ago. It doesn't have to just be happening right now. What's happening right now is the transformation into something way better. And it just got to a place where I don't think you could deal with it anymore. It wasn't a happy thing when you started noticing that you're giving a lot and the other person's like doing nothing. So if you, for example, something really simple, you would pay attention to what they needed. So like you'd be the one who'd call from the grocery store. Hey, you know, I'm wondering about this kind of dinner or that kind of dinner. Hey, this would be sort of fun to do. And then you realize that they never did that for you. They went to the grocery store and they never cared what you wanted. Very simple kind of metaphor there about like, you know, overgiving. I do remember I had a friend whose husband was super good at taking care of her car all the time. Like he would know when to go get the oil changed and know when to fill it up with gas for her. And there was always this beautiful, like giving energy. And then one day she ran out of gas. And it's because he noticed that she wasn't really reciprocating in any way. And he was like, why am I doing this for? And that's when you notice and when you kind of realize that you're scorekeeping, that someone's scorekeeping, that you're like, oh, I'm giving and I'm not receiving anything, you can run aground. It's almost like you don't notice until you do. All right. And then it's, another friend of mine, and I share this, that every time something happens, my love tap, like a hose, like imagine full open hose. Every single time something would happen, my hose would just close just a little bit until one day the love flow just stopped, right? If there wasn't any kind of working on things or communication about, hey, this is bothering me, let's work on this. If there wasn't anything like that, then after a while, like your love tap just shuts off. And I feel like that might have happened. And I do feel like I'm going to say this to you. I feel like this person is going through something, some kind of like spiritual awakening or some kind of real death of who they are or who they wanted to be or something like that. There's something else going on here. And I feel like when you finally realize this and your love tap shuts off, there's going to be a feeling of, well, what are we doing here? Okay. I feel like this is something that has run aground. I feel like this is death and devil in the same rating and the same 9 cards. Are you kidding? 10 cards? Are you kidding? I mean, that says to me that there's something going on here that is closing things down. You are showing up here as being a healing presence, and then until you're not. And I don't see any communication about this. I don't see any, I'm worried about what's going on with us or anything like that. There's no talking. And then all of a sudden there's just death and 5 of Swords of like nastiness and recrimination and blaming and stuff. But there's no like in the middle. It's just like the physicality stops. So sex can be turned off or some kind of nicety, like I was talking about with the car. And I feel like there is an opportunity here, 3 of Pentacles, where we need to balance it. But there's some kind of imbalance in this relationship that you guys just didn't see in the beginning. It's not a thing that you do or say. It's who you are. It's like where you're going and where they're going. Like I said, things just have diverged. So you may be aligned with this person for a little while, and then the path just goes like this. And it's like there's nothing really to say. Like you just, like it's sort of like you're going on a spiritual path and they're not, or vice versa, or something like that. I feel like you could be dealing with, like I said, a water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, an Aquarius, a Leo. Let me get special, let me clarify the 5 of Swords first, okay? Let me clarify the 5 of Swords first. It's like all of a sudden there's just yelling. King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Chariot, Ace of Cups. I feel like you say, I want something different. I want something different. Now, if you can do that, here's Cancerian, right? You're the King of Pentacles here, obviously. You're the King of Pentacles. And you say this truth of like, I want something different or I'm out of here. You could also be dealing with a Cancerian energy. And let's see where we go. But I feel like this is all of a sudden, it's just like a burst of, I'm going in a different direction. I'm going toward this, milk and honey. And if you can't balance things out in this relationship, I really feel like they've run aground. Okay. I really feel like they've come to a place where they can't continue with you. Just saying. Anything for Virgo, please. Messages for Virgo, birthday messages for Virgo. Justice, 5 of Cups, 2 of Swords, King of Wands. You're on your way. Okay, you're on your way. I feel like you might be dealing with a relationship that this could have been in the past for you. A divorce has happened or something like that. You don't want to feel your feelings about it. This is special for Virgo. And I feel like you're on your way. You may have someone from the past that you regret not being with, and that you might be going toward that person. Hey, this isn't working out anymore. I stuck around. I let that other person go because of this, and now this isn't working out anymore, and you're just going to go? Okay, I'm going toward the person that I was meant to be with. That's what's happening with Virgo. Could be a Libra, could be a Sag. Okay? Okay. Um, Messages for Cap. Three of Wands, Four of Wands, World, Page of Wands. Again, on your way. This says to me that, you know, something is ending for you. Something that had passion to it at one time. Could be a relationship closing up, but I feel like you're really brand new here. You could be going for a younger fire sign. That's what could be going on with the Capricorn Taurus energy. What's messages for you? Definitely going towards fire signs, it seems like. King of Swords, Lovers. Oh, the Taurus is going towards air signs. Five of Pentacles and Seven of Wands. King of Swords and Lovers. So Gemini and Aquarius. I see Aquarius here. I feel like the Taurus is going to fight like hell to keep money. Okay, so if that's you, you're not wanting to, you hadn't want to leave this behind because of money issues. 3, 4, 5, 6. You've got a nice little run here. And I do feel like you're gonna have to stand up for your, this is Taurus, this is still about this situation. Okay, I'm not seeing where you're going yet, but I feel like you could put this person out on the street. Okay, or you could be concerned about being put out on the street. There's definitely a decision ahead of you. Okay, so that's for you guys, for Taurus and Capricorn. And for Virgo, happy birthday. I'm just going to pick these up. And in the extended, I'm going to keep going on this. If this resonated for you, I will look at Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius. Maybe for Virgo, I'll look at Libra and Sag. Okay, all right. So if you want to continue on with me, the link is below. Otherwise, the water sign reading starts right now. All right, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you guys are next. Let's see where we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Feel free to swap around the characters. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. This is a weekly read. This is a weekly read. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Sometimes the titles will give you more information about which reading you should be watching. So if the other three, the titles of the other three make sense to you, give it a watch, because you are more than just your sun sign. You know that, right? You are more than just your sun sign. Let's see. Oh, beautiful. New life, baby. New life. All that glitters. Oh my goodness. Co-create. Wow, you are on a manifesting tear here, my darlings. Wow, very sparkly. It feels like you've been liberated for something that's been keeping you in the dark for a long time. Finally able to step into your manifesting magnificence, I'm getting. Manifesting magnificence. I really like that. All right, let's see where we go here. Let's see where we go. Ah, check it out. Brand new Ace of Cups. Can you see that? Sorry. The sun's kind of bright. There we go. Ace of Cups. Page of Cups. 10 of Wands. Star. Beautiful Aquarian energy here. 7 of Wands. Empress. Oh, that's gorgeous. Taurus and Libra. There you are, Cancerian. 2 of Swords. Knight of Wands. Look at this moving forward energy. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? I feel like some of you have been manifesting a person and waiting a long time. I think what you didn't realize is how much healing was necessary from something in the past. Okay. You might have stepped out of the darkness. And you're like, all right, ready to go, ready to do it. And the universe is like, that's fine. Sit down. You need to do some healing now. All right. I feel like there's something like that. Moving toward, there's a lot of speed here. Once you do that, then the new love is available. All right. Once you do this healing work, I'm feeling like this fall. But if you haven't been doing any of it, the minute you start, like things start to loosen up. So if you've been feeling stuck, or like if you've been through a lot recently and you're like, going through this portal, right? Either Lionsgate was a portal, or the Aquarian full moons that we had, July and August. We just went through another Aquarian, the Sturgeon moon, I think it was, a blue moon for sure. 2 full moons in a 30-day period. So this 10 of Wands, you're finally like getting rid of this, getting whatever heaviness has been on you. Some kind of work situation, some kind of relationship was just heavy. It's almost like you don't know until you're out of it how heavy and destructive, or heavy and just difficult, how much your energy was really weighed down by it. And I feel there's a lot of hopeful energy here. This is really beautiful. Hopeful energy, this Aquarian card, the star. In that Aquarius full moon, you could have just really stepped through the looking glass here. I'm gonna move Mr. Charlie. So what may have been happening too is you finally stood up for yourself. Congratulations. You finally stood up for yourself. And in that moment, that really allowed you to put your plans into action. So some of you could have been in a job that was just soul sucking, and you finally quit. And it's like you can manifest now like crazy. The 2 of Swords, I just feel like there was maybe some time here where you just weren't wanting to make a choice. You're like, okay, I know this job is terrible, or I know this relationship is terrible, but I don't really see where I'm going yet, so I'm going to stay. And then actually something happened that just like pushed your button, and you're like, okay, I'm out. Something happened. Either in a relationship, either you were dealing with someone who was cheating and you just figured it out. It's like a deal breaker. Okay. And it switches off. It switches something off in you. And you're like, okay, I'm done with this. I'm moving on. So this beautiful energy of moving on here, Chariot and Knight of Wands, 3 of Pentacles. Some of you could be starting your own business. Some of you could be manifesting partnership in some way. 3 of Pentacles is definitely partnership. And it's a mutual partnership. It's a good partnership. This could be a love partnership. This could be a long-term partnership, because the Empress is here. I feel like you're ready now. Okay, once you shift out of that, once you have this deal breaker happen. Okay, what is about that deal breaker? Give me some timing on that. Could have already happened for some of you. Emperor. 4 of Wands, 5 of Swords. Yeah. Someone in power or control, or you were dealing with a controlling group of people, right? And it was just too much for you. You could have been dealing with a controlling spouse. You could have been dealing with someone who, controlling boss or something like that. And this is what they do. 5 of Swords. And so it was like you snapped. I think this has already happened for a lot of you. Could have happened earlier this year, even March, April, May. And if it's just happening now, like in Cancerian time or in Libra time, which is what we're moving into. So some of you could have this happen in Libra time, which is September into October, where it's like done. Okay, and then you get to move forward beautifully here. I'm going to clarify the 10 of Wands. This is like the straw that broke your back here. Three of Wands, Three of Cups, Eight of Wands. Some of you could have found out about an affair. Some of you could have found out about something was going on behind your back. Okay. And I feel like some of you found out about it. Again, moving forward energy, beautiful Eight of Wands, moving forward energy. And this Three of Wands and Three of Cups, I just feel like if this is about your work, there was some kind of award or accolade or job promotion given to another person. And really, you're the one that's the master here, the Three of Pentacles. So if I'm not appreciated here, I'm going to go and move on to something that is, more fulfilling for me, more financially stable for me, right? You can manifest whatever you want right now. And I feel like the deal breaker is like the spark that's moving you forward. You haven't wanted to see it for a long time. You haven't wanted to admit it. Two of Swords. Nine of Cups. Eight of Cups. Hanged Man. I feel like the thing you haven't been allowing yourself to feel is that you have somewhere else to go. You have something else to do. You have something else that you want out of life. Some of you could be opting out to leave a relationship and go on a spiritual path. Some of you could be doing that with your work. Like I said, building your own business. There's something else you want. And that's breaking through, right? Breaking through all of this, either corporate nonsense or breaking through a relationship that wasn't ever going to give you that, especially if they were controlling. Okay? They were controlling. So I will continue on with this reading. If this has resonated for you, I will look at Aries, Taurus, Libra, Sag, Aquarius. All right? I see all of those here. So I'll take, if you're dealing with anybody of those signs, all right, that's what I'm going to talk about. So if you want to continue on with me, water sign, link is below. See you over there.